What is fear, truly? Not the surface tremor we call nervousness, not the instinct that keeps us from fire or height. No, I speak of the deeper fear, the kind that sits beneath your dreams, behind your silence, the fear that waits, not in the dark, but in the mirror. We are taught to see fear as an enemy, a force to be crushed, avoided, denied. But what if I told you fear is not your foe, but your familiar, a spiritual gatekeeper, a misunderstood teacher sent from the realm of the unseen? Fear is the voice that echoes when your soul begins to stir, not because it wants to stop you, but because it knows you are about to leave the cage. And cages, though confining, are comfortable, predictable, dead. Every time you reach toward something higher, whether it is love, art, purpose, or truth, fear appears. Why? Because something in you must die to become something greater. And death, even symbolic death, is terrifying to the ego. But fear itself holds no power. It is not a wall, but a fog. Its strength lies in your reaction to it. Run, and the fog becomes a labyrinth. Freeze, and the fog becomes a tomb. But stand still, breathe, and you will see there was never a monster, only your shadow, magnified. You see, fear is a master of disguise. It wears many masks: doubt, distraction, perfectionism, even logic. But behind every mask, it whispers the same thing: do not change. Because change means shedding old skin, and the false self clings to its costume, terrified that without it there is nothing. But the paradox is this: only through fear do we find freedom. The soul was forged for expansion. The wound of fear is the crucible in which we awaken. Look at the ancient initiates, the mystics, the sages. They did not slay fear. They entered it, voluntarily. They descended into the underworld of their own psyche. They stared into the abyss, not to conquer it, but to become intimate with it. And what did they find? That fear is the threshold. Beyond it lies not safety, but sovereignty, not comfort, but clarity. If you are afraid, good. It means the gate is near. It means your evolution is imminent. But ask yourself, what is it I am truly afraid of? Is it failure, or is it power? Is it rejection, or is it exposure? The unbearable lightness of being fully seen. We claim we want truth, but truth comes with fire, and fear is that fire's first breath. So how do you combat fear? You don't. You meet it. You breathe into it. You trace its roots, not to the mind, but to the wound. You sit at its feet and ask it to speak, not as a child cowering, but as a sovereign returning. And slowly, the fear will reveal its true shape. It was never here to stop you. It was here to initiate you. To walk through fear is to alchemize it, to use it as the very fuel of transformation. Because fear is not darkness, it is the friction caused when light breaks through the veil. So the next time fear comes knocking, do not armor yourself. Do not run. Light the incense, open the door, and say, I have been expecting you.